Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you where all the Momo chests are located in Heaven's Reach. So if there is one in particular that you're looking for, I do have them listed below. I try to go in an easy order for you guys to follow. But with that all being said, let's get into the video. All right, so I'm going to be starting off over at this warp spire here just because there are a bunch of Momo chests and then we will go throughout the map. So our first one, you're going to be taking this warp spire and heading over right in this direction. So you can track it on your map if you would like. And once we go from the warp spire, we're just going to be heading over this way. And heading over here. And down in this house. There's going to be a bunch of enemies. There's going to be enemies where all the Momo chests are, so just be prepared for that. And then this is our first chest. So just, again, on the map, it's right here. And this is the chest. All right, so for the next Momo chest, it is over in the same area, but it's going to be down in this location here. All right, so to get there, you can just follow my Nikki from the warp spire. And it's like over this way. Down here. There will be a bunch of like S-Links and stuff, so you will have to obviously like defeat those. I've already done it and I went back to the warp spire just to show you exactly where it is. But this is the location right here. All right, so for our next chest, we're going to be using the Shroom Sierra nursery, and we're going to be going into this house location right here. So you can mark it on the map if you would like. And then from the warp spire, head over this way. And then go over here. I'm going to be using, oh, I guess I don't have the ballerina outfit on. 1 second. And we're going to be going inside, and there's the enemies here, so we can go ahead and defeat them all. All right, and then the chest is just right here. And again, on the map, this is where it's located, and this is our second chest. All right, so for our next chest, this is the location right over here. I'm going to be using this warp spire, the court ruins. And then from the warp spire, you can just follow my Nikki. I'm using the ballerina ability just to move around. You don't actually need it to get to this one or anything like that. Like, it's actually pretty easy to get to. This just makes it faster for me. And then we're going to go over this way and inside. Oh, also a dew of inspiration in there. And then go ahead and defeat all of the enemies. All right, so once you've defeated the enemies, the Momo chest is right here. And again, on the map, this is where it's located. And here we are. All right, so for our next one, we're going to be heading over in this area right here. I'm going to be starting from the Center District Warp Spire. From there, just walk over this way. And then you can head over here. So I'm actually going to be using the cuckoo bird thingy that we have. It's just this right here that we get from Heaven's Reach. So I'm going to be using it so that I can get up. So basically I'm going to go like that. I'm going to use another one. And then we can already see them over this way. And then I'm probably just going to use one more since we have so many. And there it is. So you just have to defeat the enemies. And then it is right here. And again, just to show you on the map the location, this is it here. And there's our Momo chest. All right, so for our next chest, we're going to be heading over in this direction here, the Golden Tooth Candy Works. Honestly, there's a few different warp spires that you can take. I'm just going to use the Garden 1F planting area. but you can take whichever one is best for you. And we're going to be heading over in this direction, trying to get these dues while we can because they're so difficult to find. So, and we need to get that free outfit. So we're going to head over this way. And we're going to go over here. And they're going to be on the ledge. So we can already see the enemies down there. And there they are. So again, and once you defeated them, this is the location right here. And there we are. All right, so for our next Momo chest, it is located around the Soul Gate. So the Warp Spire is right here, and you just have to walk. There will be a bunch of enemies here. That's why I'm floating at the moment. I just defeated them. And then there is the chest. All right, so for our next chest, I'm using the Golden Court Bridgeside Warp Spire. And we're going to be heading over in this direction right here. There is also one right here as well that we're going to be getting. So let's go over. And there's also a Whimstar in there if you need to collect those still. So I'm going to head over this way. And keep on going. And then you'll start to see enemies forming as you get closer. And just defeat the enemies. And then once you defeat the enemies, this is the Momo chest. All right, so for the next one, I just went over to the Golden Court side door Warp Spire. We're going to be heading over this way. So let's go over here. Watch out for some of the enemies. They will get you. And it's just down here. And defeat the enemies per usual. And then once you've defeated the enemies, this is the chest location. Again, on the map, just right here. And here we are. If it will open. There we go. Or not. I don't think it gave me anything. I don't know. Whatever. This is the location for it. All right. So for our next chest, we're going to be getting this one right here. I have used the Hall of Eludication. I don't know. This one right here. So this is where we're going. And then we're going to be heading over this way. And over here. And there is actually another chest right here that you can grab as well. So don't forget to grab that. And so it does appear we have to go on top of the roof. So we could just use our little bird to help us get up. And here we are. Defeat the enemies per usual. And once you defeated them, the location is right here, and this is the chest. All right, so we also have a Momo chest right here as well, and we're going to be heading over this way. Maybe we can jump from here. Maybe not. Okay, so we're going to actually use these to get back up if you happen to fall like I did. If not, then, you know, keep trucking along. Gonna use the bird thing again to get up. And same thing, defeat enemies. And that's it. All right, so for our next Momo chest, just take this Warp Spire right here, the Corridor of Intellects. It is right here on the map. And it is going to be up. So use our little bird to help us get up. And we can see the enemies all right here. Same thing as usual. All right, and then once you're done taking care of those S-lings, the chest is right here on the map again. And here we are. All right, so we actually have a Momo chest here as well as a Momo chest right here. So we're gonna go to this one first. I'm in the exact same areas from where we left off. So I'm just gonna be heading over here. And it also looks like there is a dew of inspiration here, so let's grab that. And run over here. Once they're gone, the Momo chest will just be sitting right here. Again, on the map. I marked it right here, but it's like more in the middle kind of area. And this is the location. All right, so from right here, we're going to be heading over this way. So we're just going to track it. I'm actually going to get some elevation for this one and get up a little bit. There's a giant Whimstar here, and we can already see the Momo chest right here. So defeat all of these S-lings, and once you've done that, this is the chest. Again, the location is right here, and here we are. All right, so for this Momo chest, it is located on the Golden Court roof. I tried to get up there without using the ballerina outfit. Honestly, it's pretty difficult. At least I found it a bit challenging. So I'm going to list a couple creators that have posted videos on how to reach the Golden Court rooftop using just the bird mechanical tickets that we've gotten in Heaven's Reach. So if you need that, check that below. But this is where the chest is located right here. And then this is the chest. All right, so for our next chest, it is located just right here. So take the Golden Court backdoor warp spire and head over this way and over, oh my gosh, the bushes over in my way. Head over this way, and then it's just in here. So defeat all of these enemies. And then the chest is just up on the top of the crate here. So we will jump up here, and here we are. All right, so for our next Momo chest, it is right over here. I have used the Golden Court backdoor dock. We're going to be heading over this way. And then just defeat the enemies per usual. And once you're done defeating the enemies, the chest is right here. And again, it's right here on the map. All right, so for our next chest, you're going to be taking the Hall Fields Warp Spire. It's super easy to get to. You can see the Warp Spire from right here. It's right over here. And then the chest is right here on the map. Well, everybody, that is it for today's video. If you did find it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing for more Infinity Nikki content. And before we head out, I just want to give a huge thank you to all of our channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all later. Bye.